Before we dive into today's thrilling update, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Trust me, you won't want to miss any of the game-changing news we have in store. The world of basketball has just witnessed something truly extraordinary, something that will be talked about for years, maybe even decades to come. This isn't just another highlight. This is the kind of moment that reshapes legacies and sparks endless debates among fans, analysts, and historians alike. So, let's set the stage. We're talking about Steph Curry, the sharpshooting guard of the Golden State Warriors, who has now added another incredible achievement to his illustrious career. And what better place to do it than at the 2024 Paris Olympics? The Olympic Games have always been where legends are made, where the best of the best come together to represent their countries and leave their mark on history. For Curry, this was his first time stepping onto the Olympic stage, and boy, did he make it count. Let's rewind to the semifinals against Serbia. It was a game that had everyone on the edge of their seats. The stakes were high, the pressure immense, and Curry delivered in a way that only he can. He dropped an astonishing 36 points, coming within a hair's breadth of breaking Carmelo Anthony's record for the most points scored by a Team USA player in a single game. Just think about that for a moment. Carmelo's record had stood unchallenged for years, and Curry nearly took it down in his first Olympic tournament. That's the kind of performance that gets people talking, that makes headlines, and that fans will replay over and over. But Curry wasn't done yet. Not by a long shot. In the gold medal game against France, with everything on the line, Curry showed why he's considered one of the most clutch players in the game. The game was tight, the French team was relentless, and it all came down to the fourth quarter. And what does Curry do? He goes off, sinking 4 three-pointers in the final minutes. It was a masterclass in shooting under pressure, a demonstration of why Curry is feared by opponents around the world. With each three-pointer, he chipped away at France's hopes, until there was nothing left but the inevitable. Team USA standing tall with the gold medal. Now, let's put this into perspective. This was more than just a gold medal win. This was a statement. Steph Curry, at 36 years old, stepped onto the Olympic stage for the first time and delivered a performance that not only helped secure the gold for Team USA, but also etched his name even deeper into the annals of basketball history. And here's where it gets even more compelling. This could very well be Curry's one and only Olympic appearance. He'll be 40 by the time the 2028 Olympics in Los Angeles come around, and while we've seen players defy age before, it's reasonable to think that this might have been his last shot at Olympic glory. If that's the case, what a way to go out, on top of the world, with a gold medal around his neck and a legacy that's now even more unassailable. But wait, there's more to this story. Following his stellar performance, Curry has joined an exclusive club that only a handful of NBA players have ever entered. We're talking about the Mount Rushmore of basketball legends: Michael Jordan, LeBron James, Magic Johnson, and Larry Bird. These are the names that define greatness in the NBA. And now, Steph Curry stands alongside them as the 5th player in history to win at least 4 NBA championships, 2 league MVP awards, and an Olympic gold medal. Let that sink in for a moment. Curry's name is now mentioned in the same breath as Jordan, James, Magic, and Bird. This is rarefied air, the kind of company that solidifies a player's legacy as one of the greatest to ever play the game. Jordan's 6 championships with the Chicago Bulls are legendary, and they've made him a permanent fixture on lists like this. Many consider Jordan to be the greatest of all time, the GOAT, a title that's hard to argue against given his dominance during the Bulls dynasty in the 90s. But then you have LeBron James, who has been rewriting the history books throughout his career, building a case that he might be the GOAT as well. The debate between Jordan and LeBron has raged for years, with fans and analysts passionately arguing their case for each player. And now, with Curry's latest achievement, some are beginning to wonder, does Steph Curry deserve to be in that GOAT conversation too? Let's think about what he's accomplished. Curry revolutionized the game with his shooting ability, changing the way basketball is played at every level. His impact goes beyond the stats and the records. He's influenced an entire generation of players who now focus on shooting from long range as a primary weapon. Curry's dominance has led the Warriors to 4 NBA championships, and his back-to-back MVP seasons are still fresh in the minds of fans. Add to that his Olympic gold, and you have a resume that's as complete as any player in the history of the sport. But what does this mean for the future of basketball? Will Curry's Olympic triumph be the final jewel in his crown, or will he continue to defy the odds and add more chapters to his already storied career? And how will this impact the ongoing debate about who truly is the greatest of all time? Is it Jordan, with his unmatched competitive drive and 6 championships? Is it LeBron, with his versatility, longevity, and ability to dominate in every facet of the game? Or does Curry now have a legitimate claim to the title, given his impact on the sport and his growing list of accolades? These are the questions that will keep basketball fans debating long after the final buzzer sounds. One thing is for sure: Steph Curry's place in history is secure, and his legacy has never been brighter. He's not just a great player. He's a transformative figure in the sport, someone who has changed the way basketball is played and watched around the world. So, what do you think? Has Curry edged his way into the conversation for the greatest of all time? Is he now standing toe-to-toe with legends like Jordan and LeBron? We want to hear your thoughts, so be sure to leave a comment below. And remember, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and smash that notification bell so you're always up to date with the latest and greatest in basketball history. You won't want to miss a single moment as we continue to follow the incredible journey of Steph Curry and the rest of the NBA's elite.